Welcome back, everyone. You're listening to Untangle It All with Ella
and Emily. We're two stylists, one podcast, and zero filters. We're talking hair, hustle, and everything in between.
We have two special guests today. Our first one we're going to talk about is Miss Rosie here. So if you hear any little whining, it's Emily's cute little doggy.
Yes, she'll settle soon. She just beagles whine. And before we pressed record, I said they remind me a lot of dachshunds, or they have that little whine. So if Ella would stop petting her, she'd be quiet.
Sorry. I didn't know that was why.
Yeah. But okay. Ella loves animals, so.
I do. So we don't have an episode last week, so we're recording this one for next week because we had some unfortunate circumstances. Emily, do you want to talk about your week?
Yes. So my week was eventful. My poor mom fell down the stairs and broke her hip. So that's why we didn't film an episode last week, just helping her, and she was in the hospital, but she's doing good, and luckily she was able to have a hip replacement, and those heal a lot faster than if you just repair it or can't do anything at all. So she's sore, but she's home, she's doing good, and like we talked about last week, I'm thankful that I work a job that was understanding when I had to take a day off, and I was able to, I had Monday off whenever it happened, so thankfully she fell whenever I was off. Thanks, Mom. It's so funny because my dad's like a total dad joke person, so his sister messaged and she was like asking how Mom's doing, and he's like, oh, she's doing good, but it'd be better if she'd cook me some supper.
Oh my God.
Yes, and then another one asked, and he's like, oh, she's doing good, she should be up to cook here in about a week or so. Yeah,
but no, we're
joke.
All very happy, and we were all thinking of her, so we're very glad she's doing better.
Ella and her mom showed up with a bouquet of flowers today, which is so sweet. So thank you guys. She's going to love that.
Way to introduce our special guest.
Oh! Spoiler alert!
Well, now that we're done talking about your mom, I guess.
Yes.
We have my mom, Joy, on as our special guest this week.
Yay.
Hey. Yay. She started off her career. We'll just let you explain. You introduce yourself.
Well, hello, everyone. I'm Joy. I have been in the beauty business for 25 years now. Wow. I graduated from cosmetology, which was at Holland College, in 2000.
Cool. So that's the school we would have went to, but hers was still Holland College.
I feel like, is that where Monica went?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. I was the second last graduating class from Holland College. So, yeah, feels like a minute, eh? 25 years.
That's awesome. So you didn't have kids then when you first went?
No. I didn't go right out of high school either, like most people do. I was 22, I guess, before I decided which path my life was going to take.
Yeah.
And so I stuck with it for a while. I had some big milestones while I, had got married in 2003 and had Ella in 2005.
Yeah.
And then around 2007, midway through, I started working part-time at a beauty supply store and doing hair part-time. And then again, another little crossroad. Wasn't sure where life was going, so I chose to step out from behind the chair and go work at the beauty supply store.
What was that?
Which was called Glamour Sources at the time.
Yeah.
It then got taken over and was BSG Cosmoprof. So I worked there for, I believe it was another 7 years or so. And then...
When did you do that? When did you leave behind the chair?
Partway through 2007.
Okay, so you did 7 years behind the chair and then you moved to the store.
Partway through the store. I worked there then full time and had my son while I was there. He was born in 2009. And then a little local salon kind of came looking for someone to manage their spot. And after saying no 3 times, I decided, yes, I would leave the position I was in. And I'm at the salon now. I have started there in 2014.
They really wanted you.
Yeah. It's been a lot. I don't know how I've been doing this for so long.
Yeah. And I like how you've seen all different angles.
That's what I was going to say. Like, she's got the 3 different perspectives of it all. She's got the behind the chair, she's got the retail, and now she's got the reception area of it.
Yeah. I really like that. I have so many questions, and now I need to just look and make sure I don't jump out of line, because it's like word vomit wants to come out. I have so many for you. So I think we'll just jump into like how, because I do have a lot of follow-up questions for what you just said alone, but I'm sure it's going to come up throughout. So we're going to just jump right into our interview with Joy, because she's got so much that she's going to be able to share with us, and I think it'll be super interesting.
Yeah. So what first drew you to becoming a hairstylist?
To be honest, I don't have that typical reason. I did odd jobs out of high school. It wasn't something that I thought I wanted to do my entire life, growing up. I feel like I sort of just fell into it. Yeah. I had no idea where life was taking me, and I started searching trades that I could take through Holland College. Mm-hmm. And here I decided on cosmetology.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So you worked odd jobs. Were you with Ella's dad's name Jason? So were you with Jason at the time whenever... Like, what made you want to do trades? Were you influenced by anyone, or?
No, I don't remember anything specific. Yes, Jason and I were together. I knew university wasn't going to be my thing, so most of us aren't the most favorite school.
Genetics. See, I knew it wasn't for me either.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And at the time, this just seemed like it was the best route for me.
Well, I know myself, like, I'm very hands-on learner, stuff like that. Were you like that too? Like, you knew you needed something that you were going to be able to be hands-on to learn?
Absolutely. I'm still that way. I'm visual. I like to see what's being done. I like to try it myself. Yeah. So, yes, it was a good trade to take at the time.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's a skill you'll have forever.
Absolutely.
Yeah, like, truly a trade.
Yeah.
What do you remember your very first client?
I don't specifically, but I do remember a client that I still see to this day, run into at the superstore, things like that, that still makes a comment that, oh, I've never found another stylist like you. So that's super cool to know that
with you
made an impression that way.
Yeah.
I do know, though, the type of salon that you girls work in, to how I started, I was so shocked when Ella came home and said, oh, I did like 11 people today. Yeah. I think I was 3 months before I had a client sit in my chair.
Really? Wow.
I just went every day. I showed up. I swept hair. I folded towels. Mm-hmm. I spoke to everyone. And that was how I started to build a rapport with the regular clients that came and went. Eventually, someone's daughter needed a set of highlights, so I got to start in. And
then you probably shit your pants once they sat in your chair, and you're like, oh my God.
Yeah.
So you had to build up your own clientele, literally.
Yes. I had the most amazing boss, though, who I'm still friends with to this day. Mm-hmm. She had the greatest ideas to get someone started out of school. So, I mean, things like this you probably wouldn't do nowadays with social media, but we had... we would do an ad called like half price highlights, mm-hmm. which sounds so cheesy. But back then, the people were like, oh my gosh, I can go in and get a set of highlights for whatever X amount of dollars. Yeah. So, and I learned foiling in school, which was mm-hmm. relatively new. So mm-hmm. I just started foiling, and you got to keep a lot of longtime clients from that. Then you were always there if one of the regulars were sick or something, mm-hmm. and you could take on their retouch, so you would start to build a rapport.
Cool. Well, it's not cheesy, though, because when I first started, my services were half off.
Yeah. And it's catchy, like half off highlights.
Yeah.
And so you said put out an ad, so like on the radio.
Yeah.
In the newspaper.
I love it. Yeah. I love it. But really, like, that would have done like 2001. That's not that long ago. It just goes to show how much has changed over like 25 years. I mean, Ella wasn't born.
I wasn't even a thought.
No.
I would have been in 2000. I was 8.
Yeah.
But I laugh. I was saying the other day, I feel like I have more in common sometimes, like, with you over Ella, because when I look at pictures Ella puts up of her, or like you tag her as a kid, I'm like, I had a kid then. Like, you weren't raising kids much longer. Like. Yeah, but we'll get into that. Yeah. That's cool.
What was the salon atmosphere like back when you started?
Well, we had old-fashioned books with pen and paper, actually pencil and paper.
Wow.
We took all our bookings that way. There was no online, no social media that way.
Well, yeah, you didn't have, you had those flip phones and those ones that are on the wall with the big cord.
Yeah,
they would have just been coming in.
That's called a landline.
A landline. Yeah.
I know what a landline
Yeah.
is.
So we did bookings that way. So if someone canceled, you literally just erased it.
Mm-hmm.
Back at that time, cap highlights were very popular.
Monica still does a couple.
Yeah. With the stylists that they were seasoned stylists that I worked with, they could fire cap highlights through, they'd be doing 3, 4, 5 a day.
Wow.
Also, you could smoke in the salons back
my
then.
wow.
So picture
That's cool.
getting your highlights done with the bag on your head. They actually put them under the dryer as well with the heat, and you had your ashtray, and the lady would sit there with her cigarette.
Wow.
Yeah.
Would you then also use ashes to remove color stains, or was that before your time?
We heard that was a trick, but we tended to try not to do that.
Yeah. That's good.
It's a little unprofessional.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was kind of how we worked. We had aesthetics upstairs at that salon as well, so we did both hair and aesthetics.
What salon was that?
It was called Vitality Hair Spa.
Okay.
It doesn't exist anymore. It was on Grafton Street. So
cool.
And being that I took cosmetology, I was actually taught waxing, manicures, facials, and everything
wow.
as
When
well.
you went, everything was together.
Correct.
That's cool. So
Yeah.
you still could do, like, I know you don't do it now long, but you have that skill. I believe you have that skill always when you learn any trade.
I could. We had an esthetician, so, I wasn't waxing people's eyebrows or anything like that.
Mhm.
But if our esthetician was off and some of the girls I worked with needed stuff done, I was able to do that. But
Yeah.
I chose never to do it on paying clients.
That's
Not
cool.
gonna lie, like, I love the hair part of it, and I
Mhm.
wouldn't want to do nails and all that stuff. But like, I kind of wish when I took cosmetology, like, it was all together, because I think it'd be nice to learn some waxing, and I'd really like to learn how to do a facial.
Same,
Like,
and
I
I
wish
think
it
it'd be
was
a
all
nice
together.
variety. Like, if you worked in a place that supported you doing, like, every Wednesday you did nails or something.
But I wouldn't want to do nails. But like, still, it'd be nice
Whatever,
to know
yeah.
some of them. Yeah.
It'd be cool.
Mhm.
Yeah. That's cool.
So this is my question: is what was your laundry situation like? Because you guys probably had a lot more. I feel like you guys would use a lot more towels than you would, because I feel like you guys did like perms and all that stuff too.
Yes, we definitely ran the washing machine a lot.
Did you just have one?
We only had one
Wow.
washer, one dryer. And sometimes they would get backlogged if everyone in the salon was busy, but
Mhm.
everyone pulled their weight,
Yeah,
I'd say.
well,
That's good.
Yeah.
Because just when you're mentioning like cap highlights, like, I know you're going to use a couple towels for that, and like, you're going to cover it with, like, you're going to do this and this. So it's probably like 5-6 towels per person.
I had a lady that I worked with, and she would have 3 people on the go at one time.
Oh
Holy.
my gosh.
So she would pull a set of cap highlights. They'd be processing. She would do another set, and she'd finish the first. She'd do a men's haircut before that second one was done, and then it would be, and that's all before I started my day.
Wow.
I was like in awe of
And
her.
would that have been commission?
Oh yes,
Yeah.
yes, they would have been probably 50% commission back at those times.
'Cause
And she'd
I
be done
remember-
by noon.
Yeah.
She'd probably go
Oh
in
my
at
god,
8.
like, I don't know. I'd be just run off my feet. And like,
Oh yeah.
the days that we do 11 to 15 clients, I am like run. But like, I'm not doing them all at once. My brain going, and like,
Yes.
you hear about hairstylists like not taking their lunches and all this stuff. Those are the hairstylists that aren't. We are lucky we're working in an environment where you get your lunch, and like, you're not. I mean, sometimes we'll have a color sitting and we'll take in like a men's cut or something. But yeah, when I worked at Grand Senses, they have at least 3. It could be 4, but at least 3 washers and 3 dryers.
Wow.
Yeah.
We only have one, but
Yeah. I think we're good with
we
the
have
one.
so much supplies that we never run out. That's kind of what I was
Yeah.
thinking, is like, what was your supply like of everything?
I can remember when they would get pretty tattered and ratty, and
Yeah.
we'd be,
Yeah.
can we please get some new towels?
Yeah, see,
Yes.
we have, those ones go in our rag pile.
Yeah.
We have that as well
Yeah.
now too. Yeah.
Because we make hot towels too to go on the neck.
Yeah, I
Get
like
those
it.
stubborn hairs off. So it's like we have like your hair towel and we have your hot towel and then we have our rag towels. We have a lot of
Yeah,
towels.
you guys would have a lot that way too. Yeah, I mean, if you had 5 stylists working on that particular day and you've got 5 of them doing color, you've got one around the neck, one they're using, to after they shampoo. You're going through 3, 4, 5 towels per person. So.
Literally.
I mean, mind you, when I started, that's mainly what I did because I wasn't doing clients.
Yeah.
But it was a way of keeping up and helping. And,
yeah.
I took down colors for the other stylists. I did actually do scalp massages as well.
Oh, cool.
That was sort of another promotion that my employer gave me. And I got to meet more people that way as well.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I love that. How has the industry changed the most since your early days?
Social media.
Yeah.
Big time.
Mm-hmm.
By using the old landline, if you, that's the only way you could get a hold of us.
Mm-hmm.
There wasn't anybody messaging our phones being like, hey, can I book in with you? So social media has changed the game. Even some for the good, some for the bad.
Yes.
You're seeing all these AI pictures coming in now and people want it. And you're like, that's not real.
Yeah.
But it's
can't
helping.
see what we see, which I don't expect them to, because before I started doing hair, I didn't see things like even watching TV shows, but it is hard to tell AI. Once you're looking, you can, and like, you may be able to angle your client perfectly in front of like a nice backdrop and make them look exactly like that picture, but they're
For one picture.
Yeah, for one picture. As soon as they move, your hair move, like, yeah.
And another example is, we hate cancellations in this world, obviously, but if you had a last minute, I come in first thing on a Tuesday morning and I see that someone's evening canceled out, we can literally put a post on that morning and 9 times out of 10, someone sees that and it's called and it's booked.
That's cool.
If I had a cancellation back in 2001, 2, 3, like, you just were like, well, there's my day gone,
Yeah.
Yeah. There was no way that you could reach out to people saying, I have a spot.
That quickly, too.
But see, that's the difference between a commission salon appointment books and then walk-in is because if someone, like we said, we have an online booking. If someone books online with Emily and then calls and be like, oh, I actually can't make it. It's not like Emily's has nothing to do for half an hour. There's going to be someone walk in. She's going to take that person.
Yeah.
That's right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice. And even if we didn't get somebody come in, like, I know I'm getting paid because I have the hourly, which I wish, like, anyways, that could go off on a whole other sleeve. Like,
I started on hourly as well.
Yeah,
and
that's good.
I probably was a good year, and it worked into, it would be salary plus commission. So if I doubled my salary in that week and I made, let's say, an extra $500, I would get commission on that $500. So I might get $250 extra.
Yeah.
So it was a way for you to work harder and try to, when you were out and about, obviously we talked and, I work here and I work here. That's how we had to social network ourselves.
Yeah. You don't have now the Facebook groups, the Facebook ads, all that from social media.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the biggest change I see.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Well, I kind of forgot before you did your reception part that you went retail for a little bit.
Yeah.
So before I get into my next question, why don't you explain a little bit how your retail experience was working in a beauty salon or a beauty what's that word?
Supply store.
That one.
Well, I enjoyed working in that side of retail because I knew everyone that was coming through those doors were coming for a reason.
Yeah.
They're stocking up their salon, they're purchasing something. So it's not like when you go wandering around Reitman's and you're looking for a shirt. 9 times out of 10, you've got people, they're not there buying, they're just looking.
Yeah. I'm going to interrupt for a second. Our beauty supply stores here, you can't go in to shop unless you have a beauty license.
Yeah.
Just
Correct.
putting that out there.
That's right. They are licensed only. So I never felt like I was pushing anything.
Yeah.
I loved learning about the products. We got as much product knowledge as we could from many of the lines that we carried. I did become very well at upselling because, I'm sorry, if you're coming to buy shampoo and conditioner, well, if you only came in and got the shampoo, well, the first thing I'm going to say, are you sure you don't need conditioner with it, right? It just become these little things that is natural, and it's not like you're upselling.
But I get what you're saying. When someone's coming in to a place that you can't go into unless you're licensed, they're coming in to buy something.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
like they're not just going to browse.
That's right. But, I mean, managing a store that had over $100,000 worth of inventory came with, price. We did have numbers that I had to try to reach every month, which I had myself and my team. I may have gotten some perks. I won a trip to Mexico once for
awesome.
Sales, which was amazing.
Wow, that's cool.
And I couldn't do that without the help of the staff that worked for me. And so I would try to teach them or give them little things on the side because I couldn't send them to Mexico,
Yeah.
But
but you were
Emily's
thankful.
blind cat just walked into.
Yeah, Ella just witnessed my cat. Sometimes she walks into things, and this wasn't even a thing that was not been there. Yeah, I know. We're talking about you.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know what you're saying. You still try to show the appreciation to them that, hey, I went to Mexico because of you guys.
That's right.
That's
hey,
nice.
I'm enjoying margaritas on the beach while you're back home. Thanks.
I wonder if they still do that. Like these beauty supplies.
If they have
everyone's
those
different.
incentives, I'm not sure.
they
I'm
might.
sure they must in some way.
Yeah,
But
that's cool. But you still got paid a salary there, right? Like
Yes.
it wasn't based on commission there. It was
No.
just you had metrics and things you had to meet.
that's right. And
Yeah.
so that was what made my decision from coming out from behind the chair too, was that I was going to a spot where I had a guaranteed paycheck.
Yeah.
I had another mouth to feed now, and it was a crossroads again when I decided. People were like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you're doing that. I'm like, well, you know what, this has got to better for me. I have to have a paycheck. I got to make sure.
So
Thank you for saying that, because I'm very vocal that the hair industry is underpaid. Like and I don't mean to say that I understand clients are paying enough money. It's just I don't know how to work it out, and I don't want to. I'm not trying to. People take it as you're trash talking salon owners. I'm not trying to do that at all, but I don't know where it needs to change somewhere, because stylists are leaving the industry because they can't make a paycheck, and the paycheck that they make, but people think that stylists are making all this money, and they're not, and it's not fair. Like, it's a trade. It's a skilled trade.
So was that the main reason you switched after you had me? Was money-wise, or did you also just not enjoy behind the chair like you used to?
No, it was definitely money, which is a terrible thing to have to say, but it was.
That's true.
I did the same thing 2 years ago. I mean, I came back, but the only reason I came back is because of my partner and her job. But she's also a skilled trade.
Yes.
And I don't think you're the only one. I've heard a lot of people say, like...
But I don't regret it.
Yeah.
No.
I do enjoy the path that my life's taken. And, I'm a jack of all trades now. I still do shampoos for the girls at work if they get behind. I'm still sweeping hair, and I'm folding towels and selling retail. And it's just lovely to see both sides of it. And I don't miss standing behind the chair for the 12-hour days.
Especially at this 25-year mark, like, whether you left then or not, hairstylists do leave because they get burnt out quickly. Like, by 25 years, our manager, Monica, she's probably an exception. Like, she's been in it 30 years. And
yeah, I have 3 in my salon as well that have been in it 30 plus years.
Yeah.
And they still love it.
Is there ever some days, like, when you're sitting, or I know you don't just sit all day, but, like, if you're sitting at the desk and you see, like, one of your coworkers do, like, a super cute or super huge transformation that you'd be like, oh, I do miss that. I wish I could do that.
Sometimes it's more about highlights. I do miss standing there foiling. I don't know why.
You like foiling.
That's what I learned to do, and that's what I did. But I wouldn't be as fast as they are now.
No.
If I was still doing it, yes.
Yeah.
But
just to pick it back up now. Yeah.
But, I love seeing those transformations coming and going.
Yeah. Did you miss it at first, like when you first went into the beauty supply store?
I missed the atmosphere and the people I worked with and seeing.
My mom is very social. She loves people.
Yeah.
Sounds like someone else we know sitting here. Like mother, like, or like daughter, like mother. Yeah, I get that. And now it's nice that you're back in that salon atmosphere where you'd still get on with the clients, I'm sure. Like, you interact with them.
And it's different every day.
Yeah.
Like, you're literally walking into, you have no idea what's going to take place today. It's not the mundane, boring, sitting at a computer, blah, 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 blah. Yes, I'm booking appointments. Yes, I'm folding towels. But seeing different people, having different conversations, that's what's nice about it.
Want some coffee?
Yep. And even getting to help, like, it'd be nice, like, getting to do a shampoo, that breaks up your day a little bit. If they need help with something or asking you to run, I liked it whenever I was in electrical, because sometimes being the apprentice, it's like, go run to the wholesalers. Like, I don't know if you guys need to. That's fun. Like, it just breaks up
Mom
your
gets
day.
to go do her running around. She'll text me. She's like, "Don't call me at work. I'm out and about."
Well, yeah, that breaks up the day, the week. I like it. It just gets you more of, I don't know. I have ADHD though, and I need that, like,
the variety.
Yes, the variety, which I really like at our salon, because when I was at Absolutely Fabulous, I loved the place. It's just the different atmosphere, and everyone has their own atmosphere. I hate sounding like I'm shitting on some place if I'm saying this, but I just would get bored after a while of back-to-back highlights.
Yeah.
That's just the atmosphere of that type of salon. I like the variety of the walk-in where I get what you said. You don't know what's walking through the door.
Yeah. Well, I guess this question is kind of what we've been talking about, but then, I guess, what made you go from the retail side to now the reception side?
Well, I remember working with, it was Cosmoprof at the time, and the people I worked for, I was a number, 7516. They didn't know that I was Joy. I loved the store because I knew everybody coming and going. It was very local. But being a number, I remember saying, I'd love to get back into a local salon doing front end or something, managing that way. And word of mouth and talk through the grapevine is how they heard that I was looking for something. So they came to me and asked if I would. And I was like, again, I said no 3 times because I didn't think...
Even though you wanted to.
I didn't think their hours were going to be able to fit with what I was doing now, pay-wise.
Yeah.
And in the end, it all worked out. And so it's lovely to be back in a salon for that reason.
Yeah.
People do know who I am, and it feels more,
personal.
Personal.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. And it's not like the thing with retail, salon, like the service industry, or even serving and stuff, is you have like such a, like the way you carry on with clients.
Yeah. That rapport.
That rapport. And like, I don't know, you tease each other and you know everything about each other. So it's nice.
And you still get that retail side.
Yeah.
Where you are now.
Yeah. I still help with that inventory.
Yeah.
Hence my errands going, to the suppliers back and forth.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Are the owners involved a lot in, like, does the owner work in the salon?
Yes, they both work behind the chair.
Oh, that's cool.
Can you give us, like, it was 2 separate salons, right?
Correct. It was. They each had their own salon for multiple years. And then in 2015, they merged together and have been working together since.
Okay,
Cool.
yeah, that's what I thought. But yeah, no, I always thought it was cool that, like, you got the 2 owners who kind of, like, came together with 2 very different, like, not even aesthetics, but, like, how they go about things.
They do have aesthetics in there?
No, like, they're...
Oh, the aesthetic of it.
Yeah.
Yes.
But yes, we do have aesthetics as well.
Yeah.
But
you have to be, I want to just point this out. I feel like I'm a chameleon a lot of times because you have to conform to many different personalities.
Yeah.
And as you guys would know, when you have someone sitting in your chair, they're completely different people. So when I'm taking bookings for 7 different women, there's many different things you have to learn to
who am
maneuver.
I placing
That's
in whose
true.
chair.
Yeah, and like how much time you would give one or the other for things. Like, there's so much you'd have to remember.
As much as people will shit on our jobs, hairstyling's easy, whatever, blah, blah, blah. The reception part of it, too, is not easy because you remind me of Monica in the sense where she says making a schedule to please 7 women. It's not easy.
Yeah.
No, I'm thankful I don't have to schedule, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But I see
So
what
are
you mean.
you guys open every evening or just certain evenings?
By the book, if you see it on, it's till 7,
Yeah.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays.
Mm-hmm.
And you
5
close Sunday, Monday.
Yeah, 5 on Fridays, 3 on Saturdays.
Yeah.
But those are really just for textbook. If the girls are busy and they're booked, they'll stay late. If like a Friday, it's not often I'm off at 5 o'clock. Like we're there longer. With the salon is always closed Sunday, Monday.
Yeah. So you just go, it's not that you usually close earlier, it's that you usually close later than it says, you mean?
Yes, it's rare that some days that we ever close early.
Saturdays say till 3, but I feel like you never actually leave till at least 3:30.
Yeah, it's usually, I mean, I only work every second Saturday, so one of the stylists I work with, that's her schedule as well. So if she needs to fit that one more person in, she only works 3 days a week, then I just kind of stick around till the end to
help out.
So
is there another receptionist or just you?
Just myself right now. There had been some others throughout the years that have worked part-time as well, come and go. And I think they're maybe just starting to look around again for someone new. So
they probably miss you on the Saturdays you're off. Like, you probably take a lot of workload off. Yeah. Does anyone have any assistants? Or you're the assistant? Like,
oh yeah, no, I know. I was like, what? No, they don't have any assistants in the salon. When we take a new student on or anything like that, obviously everyone in the salon will utilize that person because they're like, great, that person needs practice anyway. Yeah. We need you to take down a color, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. A lot of times everyone does typically run on a good schedule. Yeah. Obviously, sometimes it happens where one gets behind, so I'll step in and do the shampoo if I have to.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Cool. So
I guess we kind of touched on this, but you can still ask.
Like, do you miss being behind the chair? But this question said the peace of the front desk. It's not the peace of the front desk. Like,
no, it's never peaceful.
It's never peaceful. Like,
no, I don't miss being behind the chair.
Yeah,
I can honestly say that.
Yeah, you like doing.
You feel at peace.
I feel
behind the desk.
At peace with your decision of where you're at.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But it's not like there's not really any, and not to say it's not chaotic. It's just it's not really peaceful in a salon. It's a busy environment. Yeah. There's always things to be on the go.
I still always say I don't know what I want to do when I grow up.
Yeah,
because. I've stayed with job for 7 years and I've done something else for 7 and I've been here for 7. But, there's always opportunities. 100%. And if things ever came by, I would never just be like, no.
Yeah.
You're going to go back to school and become a doctor?
Maybe. You just never know.
You just never know. No, I'm the same. And it's not to say I'm leaving hair anytime soon, but I'm also someone who switches jobs all the time and, like, it switches careers. I don't know. I just like opportunities. I like learning new things.
And I don't know if that's a generation thing, an age thing, but like me where I'm at, I'm like, I love my job. Yeah. And like, I can't see not doing hair.
And I do love my job. I'm just the same where it's like, who knows, maybe in 10 years I would take an opportunity to go work at like a wholesale, and you just don't know. I think I just have that attitude where I'm the same. It's not because I'm looking, it's just because I'm open to any opportunity for anything. Yeah.
What is one thing that stylists, not clients, that stylists don't realize about how important reception really is?
Mm-hmm.
I honestly believe the stylists have the appreciation.
Yeah.
And I don't feel that they don't know how much work it is. I honestly answer that way.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think they appreciate it.
Yeah, that's
because
good.
Definitely.
I will say, while I was doing my OJT, we had a receptionist where we are. Mm-hmm. We don't have one now. Mm-hmm. But like on days where we're busy, being as like where my mom's at, they're appointments, but they're constantly busy. Where we're at, we're walking. But if there's 5 of us working and all 5 of us are cutting, that's where I, again, would be like, oh, it would be so nice if we had someone who'd be at the desk, because then we're not having to leave our client. Yeah. If the phone rings, we don't have to leave our client. Yeah. But like, I get it. We make it work. Everyone understands. But that's where I even get it. I'd be like, that would be so nice.
Yeah, it'd just be a relief.
But then again, as we're walking, I got to think on days where there might only be 12 people come through the door.
Yeah.
And that's just a whole day that they're just sitting there.
Yeah.
There are times too where I'm not readily available, whether I'm out running an errand or I go to the washroom, God forbid. The girls know how to ring out their own clients. Like, they don't like to do it.
Yeah.
But they can.
Yeah.
And they're not as fast at it as I am. But because I do it all day.
Yeah, you have
of
your
course,
systems.
I couldn't go behind the chair and do a set of foils in an hour and a half.
Yeah.
The reason, though, that they don't like to do it is because you have them in a perfectly set schedule and they want to be cleaning up to get to their next client.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
like you guys have a good system going, and it's just like anything. Like, if that system gets disrupted, it's...
Yeah.
System failure.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's cool. What would be the funniest or strangest client moment you've ever seen? It could be like yourself, or it could be one that you've seen.
Because you get to sit at the front end. You see it all.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the one that stands out in mind is my own mess up
Yeah,
when
fair.
I was doing hair.
Yeah.
When you learn a color line, back then we used Wella. I knew
Mhm.
this color line, so I thought in and out. And it was a toner that I used on every single client. And this one day, finished my highlights, I had her at the sink and I had my toner on and she was salmon pink.
Oh, no.
And I was like, oh dear, I don't know what to do. Because I was so new. So I just left her at the sink for a minute and I said, I just got to go mix up a toner. I think I said another one or something. And I went to the other room and one of my coworkers, I'm like, I don't know what to do. And she very calmly just told me, go grab this Redken Shade CQ, take it, put it right on, tell her you're giving her one of your scalp massages. I was like, okay. And in panic mode, I'm doing what she's telling me to do. And it's going away. The salmon pink is gone. And I could breathe a sigh of relief. And all I could think of was, thank God that client never knew that I turned her hair pink. And they were the most beautiful highlights after the fact.
Oh, wow.
But that stuck with me for a really long time.
As we say, poker face.
Poker face.
Yes.
Yeah. So you would have had to mix up a toner to cancel it.
It was literally the Redken shades, it was a gel or something, came right out of the bottle. We didn't even mix it. She just told me, put the G over top of it. This will work, I promise. And it did.
And be like, thank God for her.
Yeah. Mind you, my hair instructor, who I'm also still friends with to this day, used to go home with salmon pink hair all the time.
I was going to say, I thought that was who your client was.
Once or twice, and it was beautiful.
But you hear that sometimes. Same as like the purple. Like, you just leave it in, let it set, and it looks...
Oh my goodness. We'd have one lady come to the school, and she'd still have her purple shampoo in her hair.
Mm-hmm.
But here's a fun fact. Purple, as we age, our eyes get a little film over them and we see what we think is yellow.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the purple counteracts yellow. So a lot of those women, we called them the blue-haired ladies, even though it's purple.
Mm-hmm.
We put rinse in there. To your eyes and my eyes look purple, but to them they look like they've got the most beautiful white hair.
Yeah. Really? They don't, you actually can't tell?
Can't really tell.
Oh, wow.
But you don't see a lot of that this day.
No.
Back in my early days, there was a lot of purple hair.
There's a lot of blue-haired ladies walking around.
Have you... My mom is not a confrontational person. Let's just put this in there. That's where me and her are very different.
Okay, because I'm like, really? Where does she get it from? Because
my father.
Oh, okay.
Even the other day, there was someone, it was a green light. I'm like, honk your horn. And she's like, leave me alone.
It wasn't bothering me.
Wasn't bothering me. It's a green light means go.
She's very calm about it. I like
Have you ever had to smooth over a wild client situation from the front desk? Or help out?
No, I have had to have conversations over the phone with clients and little white lies, perhaps, and say, sorry, their books are closed, they can't take any more clients. It's kind of a nice way of saying that we didn't want that client back.
Yeah,
I've had to do that, which
is fair.
Gives me anxiety even just thinking about it.
Really?
But to be fair, all the stylists at her salon book months out.
Yeah, they do months in advance.
So
and
everyone's
a lot of times,
booking when they leave.
If it has to do with a client specifically, the stylist is really good to take that on.
Yeah.
Because I'm literally a middleman. So professionally, if they have to deal with something, they do it on their own. They don't put me in the middle of it, which I'm very thankful for.
That's good. It's more like if the client calls the salon and you have no choice, you answer.
Which is also tricky because I've answered a phone for 18,000 years, and you just naturally have a conversation, and then you say, "Oh, and who's speaking?"
Yes.
And then you go, "Oh, that's who I'm not supposed to book," you know.
So what do you do? Then you're just like,
Backpedal.
I thought that you were so and so. You were.
Yeah.
They're close.
No, it doesn't happen very often.
But like, there hasn't been any wild screaming matches like actually in the salon.
No,
That's good.
That's good.
Hopefully, you guys never have to experience that.
No, I've heard that there's been some in our salon, but I think it was more during COVID when people were a little wild.
Yeah,
Ella had a bit of a situation, but
no, not even that. I've seen Monica just put on her manager voice and be like, "Okay, enough," because clients aren't always sweet.
Yeah,
but where my mother's salon is located is in a very funny little area. They are right beside the weed store.
Yeah, we people watch a lot.
Yes, I would too.
So, because I know at our salon, I myself, we've called the non-emergent line because there's always people walking around.
Yeah.
I feel like you've more so had to deal in that area of like maybe having to call the police or something than you would have to break up a fight in your salon.
Yeah, no, we've never had to. I don't think I've ever had to call the police myself, but we witness a lot of things out in the parking lot.
Yeah.
And not witness it while it happens right away. It's more so during. You're like, ooh, what's going on out there kind of thing. So if I can stay out of all that, I do too.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to be part of that.
Oh my God.
And see, then there's me and I'm like, ooh, what's going on? Can I go outside?
Ella's like,
need help?
Ella literally will leave her client to go look at something outside the window.
I will. And if someone brings in a dog, I'm like, excuse me, I'll be right back.
I'll be right back.
Yeah.
It's so funny. But usually her
that.
client wants the tea too. So they're like, yeah,
Exactly.
tell me what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're in a good people watching place, but so are we. I like that. So you guys could swap things at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So who would you say is more dramatic, stylists or clients?
How do I answer that one?
When it comes to her daughter.
I don't think a stylist is dramatic on the floor.
Yeah.
I think in the back room, that's where we get that. So I guess if it's where everyone can see it, I would say that the clients are more dramatic.
Yeah. But it's true. We get each other going too. And then when we start like bitching or moaning about stuff, it's like any job.
But again, it's in our back room.
Yeah.
Yeah, we try to keep it to the back room.
Exactly. That's so funny. I feel that though.
If the salon walls could talk, what kind of stories would they be telling?
The dramatic stories of the back room.
They be out in yes.
Yeah. Also the dramatic talks of the clients in the chairs. Like, you hear everything in a salon.
Absolutely, you do.
And their salon is so beautiful.
Yeah.
But it's so open.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you can hear everything.
Oh, yes. And you can hear the difference between, you know, the 20-some-year-old stylist who has a 20-some-year-old in their chair compared to the, 40-plus stylist with the 40-plus woman in their chair. They're different conversations altogether.
Yesterday, Saturday it was Ella and her friend. They're both 20s. And then there's me and my client was like 50, I think, in their 50s. And at one point, I literally said to her, I'm like, it's real funny listening to what they're talking about, isn't it?
She was talking about, oh my God, I was at the bar and we didn't get home. I didn't get to sleep till 4 o'clock. Then I was up to come here for 10. And I'm like, oh my God, like, how'd you sleep? Like, what?
Yes.
And then
talking about the Blue Jays. And then me and her were just like, yeah.
I was in bed by 9 o'clock.
But we
that's
talk
a good
about
point.
the weather a lot.
Yeah.
There's a lot of small talk, definitely.
Right now,
the news.
The best thing, especially for not even the older men clients, but even the younger men, because I find it's a lot easier to keep a conversation going with a woman. That's not because I'm a girl. I just find men are harder to
sometimes
break open,
yeah.
like get to talk.
Mm-hmm.
But right now, our Blue Jays are doing amazing. They're in the World Series, and that is the conversation. You say, are you watching the ball?
100%.
And it's either a yes, that you can talk great. If it's no, you'd be like, oh, why not?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I find a lot of people, even though they're not Blue Jays fans, like me and my mom don't watch sports, but like we care enough that like we want them to win because it's just like a monumental moment. And,
Absolutely.
like, but
You're on the
you couldn't keep
bandwagon.
one. Yeah. But I couldn't keep a conversation going. Like, I don't know. But my kids can. It blows my mind.
Yeah, I can.
I think it'd be so funny for you and my kids to watch a ball game together because they're just like you.
I'll be here tonight.
They're at their dad's.
Oh, damn.
We'll work it out. It'd be so funny because they constantly, like, the comments they make, like, when we were at the haunted house the other day and the way that her and Alex were, I'm like, this is my kids. So that's where I'm like, Joy, we're at the same stage of life.
Except
your kids
we're not.
are older. Yeah, your kids are definitely older.
Yeah.
So, but yeah,
no.
we can relate more.
Are we gonna maybe we'll be able to keep Emily up past her bedtime since we have a cutting class Tuesday till 8:00. You want to come over and watch Dancing with the Stars?
Oh, you know what? We might be able to make that work. I'd have to ask the wife though, because she'd have to be there. It's our tradition.
That's fine.
We'll just
get her to
make
pick
sure
you up from work.
That's true. We'll figure it
You
out.
can have a date night. What? What?
Move on. Here.
Oh, I'm sorry. See, me and Emily get yapping. We need someone to keep us in
I'm like,
check.
it's all about me. Come on.
See, there's Ella. There's where Ella comes out. That's so funny.
It's your
turn. What is a moment in the salon that still makes you laugh to this day?
And I don't want it to be from when you were doing hair because that was a million years ago. I want it from your reception side. What do you see that still makes you like giggle?
Oh my gosh. I can't think of anything.
Oh.
Anything ever?
I gave you the paper. You had time to study.
I know.
You're lucky. Monica Sam didn't get the paper to study.
Okay, now I'm on the spot. I don't know what made me laugh in the salon.
We can come back to it too if you can't.
Yeah, it's
literally coworkers. You just laugh with your coworkers all day.
Yeah, and some of the clients that come in too, we have great laughs, belly laughs in the front, but I don't have anything that stands out. Yeah, I'm sorry.
You guys send a lot of memes to each other.
Oh, I have, absolutely. You know how you got like a work best friend?
Yeah.
That's our love language.
Yeah.
It's just memes together all the time.
That's so funny.
We do giggle a little bit, and at the stage of life where we're at, you have to cross your legs and hope you don't pee while you know. So, and our back room isn't soundproof, so you're also trying to laugh really quietly because there's people out. So
we've had but sometimes, like my station is the closest to our back room, and like when you're in your back room, like you can watch like while you're on lunch, you can watch something or watch TikTok, and sometimes there's like profanity in it, and like if I have a kid in my chair, I'll be like, oh, I'll be right back, and like I just go back, and I'm like, hey, like can you just turn that down, like I can't hear you.
And your guys' salon, I know this from personal experience, is that everyone is kind of there, chatty. I walk in, everybody's like, hey, Joy, you know, where my salon is, they stay very much into their client, and that's their client's time. And so it's kind of, yes, front area are going to say, hey, what's up? But everyone in the salon's not going to be like, oh, hey.
Yeah, we will. A client walks in, you'll have multiple of us look and be like, hey, how are ya?
Yeah.
Even if we don't know them.
Well, and see, I feel that is another reason because we don't have someone at the front desk. We all look to see, okay, who's going to go first? Yeah,
who's going to go
someone is in the moment and hasn't looked over, be like, okay, Emily didn't look over, she's busy. Excuse me, I'll be right back. I'm going to go check this
I pull that trick sometimes where I don't look up or I don't react to the phone, but I'm like, I'm in the middle of a really important part of my haircut.
No, exactly. And that's understandable. Yeah. Sometimes I hear the door open and I'm like, I'm not looking because right now I'm doing something important. Yeah. If I'm just blow drying, excuse me, I'll be right back. Yeah. But if I'm like in a critical part, or like almost done, like about to give them their hot towel, I'm not going to walk away. I'm going to give them their towel.
100%.
Sorry. Yeah. It's about Joy, not us.
No,
Have you ever accidentally said something at the desk and then instantly regretted it?
Yes, trying to book someone with a
you're not
stylist that I was not supposed to. Oh. And then it is hard to backpedal from that. Yeah. You know, that's mainly my thing is if I book someone that I shouldn't have. And there's very few. Yeah. But. Yeah.
Well, that was like when we were at school, we had a do not book list because there's been issues. Yeah. And I think there was like 3-4 people on it. It's
Yeah.
not like big long list.
And there are times where we still have like a handful of, I'm going to say, senior clients that don't get text messages or emails, and you have to do a phone call reminder. And because it's so few people now, the day can get away from me now and I forget to do it. Then I see their name the next day and I go, oh my gosh, I hope they know their appointments today because I didn't call, and I feel like that's on me.
Yeah.
But in a way, it's not. If you've booked an appointment, you should have your appointment in your calendar.
Yeah.
This is just a courtesy.
A courtesy, yeah.
So
That's true.
Yeah.
Have you ever
That's what I just asked,
I'm
Emily.
so sorry. I'm so sorry. This is little writing. My eyes are like... What is the best advice you'd give to a new stylist starting out?
Be seen.
Yeah.
Do not be sitting in your back room. When someone comes in, say, hello, my name is, can I hang up your coat? That's nice. Literally how I got my first job.
Yeah, I like that.
We don't have to hang up their coat because
I still do sometimes,
a nice
especially
sitting
the little
area.
ladies.
Yeah.
I'm like, here, can
I
hang
had
your coat?
there was 3 of us from my class that did OJT at the same spot. And my friend / boss at the time now, she told me, that is what set you apart from the other 2 girls. She said, you walked up to the client, said, hi, my name is Joy. Can I hang up your coat?
I love that.
And that's how I got a job. I'm like, really? I thought that was just common sense.
Yeah.
But some people
it's
don't
not.
got it.
So new stylists, what I say is be seen, be like, have your face out there.
Yeah.
I'm not telling you to like get in the middle of everyone's conversations, but be out, especially if you're new, you're going to be shadowing. You want to watch Ella do some foils. Or
when I was doing my OJT, I was between salons, but when I did a little bit of time at another salon, like if they'd be like talking, but like pause for a second, I'd be like, sorry to interrupt. Like, could I get you a cup of coffee? Anything? Like, you want to be seen. And when people come in the door, if you're like, if we have everything done, laundry's done, we've done everything, we sit for a second, scroll on our phone. Soon as that door opens, if there's one of us who's going to put our phone right away, go to the door, and there's one that's going to continue to sit, people see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, true that.
What's something you learned behind the chair that still helps you to this day at the desk?
Customer relations.
Yeah.
Being able to carry a conversation with someone, to let the client be heard, and follow through. I think that's what I learned and that's talking and listening.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Reassuring them, that's good.
You get a lot of like Christmas cards and things from clients because you're not their stylist, but you're their, okay, I see you before I go in and I see you before I leave.
That's right. I say hello and then I take your money, which is not going in my pocket, but
How do you handle the tough days when everyone's stressed and the salon is chaos?
Smile.
Fake it till you make it.
Yeah, you do. You try your very best to keep your positivity going. I have let my frustrations out sometimes, and I try not to do it out front. I can let them go in the back room for sure, but I try to smile, try to keep everyone on an even keel. I thankfully am not, what's the right word? I'm not high strung, let's say. Yeah. I can keep things fairly calm. So if someone else is already like, da, 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 I'm just, it's okay. Yeah. We've got this.
Yeah.
Sometimes I can tell, like when mom comes home some days, I'm like, oh, you had a long day.
Yeah. Sometimes it's draining, and you've talked to probably 35 plus people in the run of a day. That's exhausting.
Exactly. And like when Emily said, when she's got 11 or 15 clients, sometimes it gets draining. I also find I'm just as drained if I've only done 3 clients because I'm bored.
Oh, yes.
Like, you can only sweep so much. I can only put so much laundry in.
Yeah. Some people will say, like for me in the salon, a Friday and a Saturday are a slower day. So I do get a few minutes to sit, and I love that. But a client will come in and they'll see, and it's, unusual. They're like, oh, it's quiet in here today. I'm like, yeah, it's great.
Yeah, don't say the quiet word.
When our clients say the Q word, I'm like,
Yeah.
you.
Um,
What do you think makes a great salon team click?
People,
Like your stylist.
the stylists, just, I don't know, like doing their work, staying in the moments, trying not to have too much drama in the back room.
yeah.
Just like everyone get
trying to
along.
keep it loosey-goosey. Obviously, not everyone loves everyone, but if you can just be and not have too much to whine about, I guess.
Yeah.
Easier said than done sometimes.
Yeah. So that kind of ties into my next one, I feel like, because if you could change one thing about how salons run, what would it be?
Oh. Obviously, I would love it if there was no drama ever.
Yeah.
but that's
we're
not
living
going
in
to
a perfect
happen.
world.
No.
Yeah. That's a hard one.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to pick apart people, but
Yeah.
You want things to be, you want to be able to come to work and feel comfortable.
Yeah.
You don't want it to be awkward or, hostile or anything like that.
Yeah.
So I'm fortunate that I still love to go to work every day.
I do too. I feel like we're in the spots that all of us are in, I feel like are really good.
Don't get me wrong. If I won $10 million, I'm probably not going to go to work
Exactly.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
But I would do something still.
You're going to take me to the Blue Jays
Yeah,
game?
I just like that I'm not working in a hostile environment.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It makes a big difference. Who
Yeah.
you work with and who you work around, it can make or break a job. You can be doing the best job in the world, but yeah, I totally get that.
If you weren't in the beauty industry, what do you think you'd be doing? I'm going to let you answer, and then I'm going to let Emily and I answer.
Well, I always want to be an actress. I would
That's
love to
what
be
I
on
was gonna
stage.
say.
That's so cool.
Yeah, I would love to be on stage. Or now at this stage of life, I'd like to be on radio.
Yeah.
You'd be good at that.
I think you would be too. Like, you literally, it's so funny because I thought she was nervous when she first came in, and I was like, don't be nervous. It might be weird the first minute, like few minutes. She blew me away. I almost like fell off the couch when she started because you're just so natural.
Her mother, do you know the Winslow Players? They used to be that.
No.
Anyways, she wrote plays.
Yeah.
And Mom's been in those plays since she was what?
I was 16.
Oh, so this is very comfortable for
the
you.
one I did last year for the first time.
Yeah.
Like, I was so excited to get on stage. Like, my grandmother wrote that. Like,
Yeah.
I've been around as much
Yeah, like
on
I did
stage things.
Yeah.
I did those my first one when I was 16.
Wow.
I took a year off when I was pregnant with Ella, or no, when I was pregnant with Alex. I was the MC that year.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm comfortable in front of an audience.
Yeah, that's so cool.
But then again, she don't like the confrontation.
No, I don't
No.
at all. I like everybody to be happy.
Yeah. You want to just, everyone
have
just
fun.
put on a face.
Let's have fun.
Everyone just act.
Yeah. And radio would be really cool, but I know there's a lot of work behind the scenes.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I'd want that work.
And that's what I was going to say. I was going to say she'd be an actress.
Yes.
What do you think, Emily, now after hearing that?
Of what she would be?
Yeah. If she wasn't in the beauty industry.
Well, since she said trade, that she was drawn to trades, I don't know. Something in the trades.
Yeah, I am hands-on.
Yeah.
And you know what? Actually, as much as you don't think, I think you would be great, like, in a position where Monica is, 1 day a week at the school. I think you'd be great 1 day a week at the school.
Yeah.
Like, teaching.
Yeah. Because especially those, like, early skills, like, I feel like those are things that you do riding a bike. Like you said, anyone's going to be a little rusty when they pick it up after years, but you're always going to have those skills that if you went back to the school to start teaching, like, that's going to come right back to you, I think. Yeah. What hair trend from the past do you secretly miss?
The Farrah Fawcett.
Yeah.
Of course.
That's what some Monica would say too.
Yeah.
She loves it.
And I don't have hair like that.
Yeah. Have you
never-
always had short hair?
Ever since I graduated high school.
Yeah.
And once I graduated, I cut it all off.
Yeah.
And it's been short ever since.
It suits
Different
you really well.
variations.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I loved the little wispy, flowy hair. And
It's kind of coming back a little bit. A
Yeah.
different version of it.
of
though.
course.
Yeah.
It's like the mullets.
The
Everyone says it's coming
modernized.
back. They never left.
Yeah.
They've just been in different versions over the years.
That's true.
Yeah.
And you'd see those variations all the time too.
Yeah.
Right now, Jennifer Aniston is a really big one. Long layers.
Yeah.
Oh, I was going to
long
say which
layers.
version of the Jennifer
Yes,
Aniston.
the long
Her
layer
long
one.
layer.
Her long one.
Long
Yeah.
layer era.
Yep.
If you could give every single stylist in the world one superpower, what would it be?
Ooh, speed.
Yeah.
Because, well, and accuracy. You want your accuracy to go with the speed.
Yeah.
Because if you can put through more people in the run of a day, that's more money you're going to make.
Yeah.
And let's be honest, it all comes down to the money.
Yeah, it's
See,
true.
I'd be like, read everyone's minds. What are you actually thinking?
No.
That would scare me. I don't need to know.
I don't want to know that either.
See, that's what I love.
What's your go-to coffee or snack during a busy day?
Well, I have one coffee in the morning. I'll get a large black.
Yeah.
And then usually by 11:30, I'm done with the coffee.
Yeah.
But anything. Snackies? You give me snackies. I'm good with
Yeah.
Snackies.
You snacky on anything.
I'm always wanting something sweet in the middle of the afternoon, which is
Yes.
terrible.
I'm the same, though. I love the sweet stuff.
Sometimes Emily will go to Goji. She's like, I just need something.
Yeah, I don't care. I won't eat it. If I have supper at 4 o'clock, I'll be like, I'm going to get Goji's. I don't care. Judge me.
Well, this Christmas season is coming soon.
Yes.
And Ella and my friends' Snapchats are going to be bombarded with all the treats that we get because our clients are so amazing and they
that's
bake
sweet,
and they
yes.
bring stuff in, and our back room is just like sugar filled.
I'm going to have ours filled because I literally have got it in me. I'm already going to start making dough in advance and freeze it. Like,
we only have a few
sending
more
lots of
days.
other
As soon
sugars.
as Halloween's over, it's Christmas.
Well, let's
Yeah.
get through Remembrance Day too.
Yeah.
Yes, right.
Yes.
Who is easier to deal with? Stylists, clients, or delivery drivers?
Oh my gosh, the delivery guys are awesome.
Yeah.
They're
I
quick,
feel like
in
they're
out,
the
in
other-
out.
Yeah.
And
Anywhere.
you get well, we have one that we know by name now, and there was 1 week he was there every single day.
Oh
and I'm
my
like,
God.
hey, welcome back. But
That's
it's always
funny.
just a quick meeting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just a
See,
hey,
that's what
how
you like.
are
You'd be
you?
like, hi, okay, bye.
Yeah.
Hey, how are ya? So now we're going to move into some rapid fire. These are a warm up to our game because we're introducing a new game today and we need a little warm up. So we're just going to rapid fire at you this or that and you just say what it is.
No explanation needed?
Nope.
No.
Okay.
Morning person or night owl?
Night owl.
She is not a morning person. I'm giving that explanation. Don't talk to this woman until she got her coffee.
Not wrong.
A large
Anyways.
black.
Blowout or messy bun?
Blowout.
Classic bob or long layers?
Classic Bob.
Client gossip, fun or forbidden?
Fun.
Music on or off at the salon?
On.
Salon smell you love the most?
Shampoo?
Yeah.
See,
You
I like
did
the
good.
color. I like the smell of
The color, really?
Yeah.
Nah.
Like the toner.
Nah.
I do.
Oh, can I take it back? A different answer?
Yeah.
The spray from the aesthetic rooms, actually.
That's
That
true.
was my favorite.
it's
the
good.
lotion, yeah.
That's very true. All right, Emily, this was your idea, so why don't you explain our next game?
So I got this off of Alex Earl's podcast. I've been obsessed with it, and it's called Splurge or Save. So we're going to say 2 items or like anything, and you're just going to say, do you splurge on that item or save? And it's not 2 items, sorry, that was just the first one.
Okay.
But it's just we're going to say something, and it might be hair related, it might be life related.
But we're all going to answer.
Oh, all of us. Okay.
So
we'll
we're gonna
just
say it.
We'll just have a little
Okay.
banter on it, I
Yeah.
guess. So the first one, shampoo and conditioner.
Save.
Yeah. Like
But on professional brand
okay.
only.
Yes.
Wait, so this is like if we would save and not buy it, or we'd splurge and buy it?
Well, like
I save money because I want the stuff that's on sale.
yes.
Okay.
So splurge in this case would be if you get professional, or save and just go with like drugstore.
Okay, yeah.
I agree with Joy. I'm the same. You don't need to get the high end, most expensive professional, but you need to get professional.
Absolutely.
See,
And there's
right
good sales.
Now I'm on the splurge in that area because I found a shampoo and conditioner that really works for my hair.
Yeah.
The Food for Soft. And at Maritime, they had like the 2-liter ones, not like crazy on sale,
Yeah.
but not for the regular price. So like, even though I still had some left, I bought them because now I'm just refilling my littler ones.
That's smart.
Our scissors and our shears.
Splurge.
I'm going to say both because I did buy a pair off Temu that I sharpened them and they actually work really well.
I mean, fair.
But I also have my 2 that I splurge on, like, that I get professional. I only pull out these ones from Temu whenever my other ones need to be sharpened and I'm waiting for him to come.
Yeah, I'd say splurge because I really enjoy the ones I have now, the ones from school and the ones we bought.
Yep.
And if he came back, I'd buy more.
I want to buy more off him when he comes next time too. And I don't know why I feel the need to have so many scissors, but like
it's a thing.
It's a thing and I like them.
Do you want to get your paper out, Mom, and ask the next one? You can kind of be... We're on to our game segment, and it's the third one, so it's under scissors and shears.
Okay. Blow dryer.
I'm definitely splurge.
After seeing Ella's, I say splurge too.
Absolutely splurge.
Yep. There's a big difference. Like, sometimes when Ella's not there, I use hers, and it is amazing how much faster it blows, and so lightweight. Ooh, yeah, she blows quick, boys.
Can we isolate that? No, but the difference though, as a stylist, splurging is because you're doing X amount of people in the run of a day. As a consumer, I might save because I'm only using my blow dryer probably once every 3 days.
Exactly. And like you have shorter hair too. And I mean, if somebody's doing the blowouts, like the blow dry brushes, but even then I'm telling them, you don't need to go buy Dyson.
No.
There is good affordable options out there for that. Salon color brand versus box dye.
No brainer.
Yeah. I think that's a no brainer. Yep.
Yeah. Heat protectant. I am big time splurge on this one now because I have really seen the benefits that it can have, and I've found some really great ones. So I love my heat protectant.
Me too.
Absolutely.
I say splurge, especially if you're coloring your hair, because it leaves buildup. But if you're somebody who's listening and you can't afford to splurge, then I say save. But you cannot not use a heat protector. No, so please use heat protector.
Hairbrushes / combs.
My combs, I'm splurging.
You are splurging.
Like, I really like the combs from Maritime and Cosmo, especially that Cricut one.
Yeah.
But my hairbrushes, I could save. Mm-hmm. Just depends. If I'm using it on a client, no, like the wet brushes and stuff.
Yeah.
But if I'm using it on myself, or like if I was to have a little girl, I could find a good one that's only like $10.
See, this one I want to say splurge then save because I splurged and got them all to the point where now I have good ones that I don't need more.
Yeah.
So I kind of save in a way.
Oh, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
What about you?
Yeah, absolutely. If I was behind the chair, I'd be splurge.
Yeah.
For me, I don't own a brush or a comb.
So
I'm saving.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So professional hair masks or do-it-yourself treatments. I'm definitely professional.
Me too.
I think for the reason is that different types of hair need different types of products.
100%.
Protein, moisture, So I would splurge on the professional masks.
And like, there's only so much eggs and mayonnaise can do, people. Like
oil. Really.
Yeah, the oil. People thinking coconut oil and stuff, and they just, especially if they're coloring their hair in chemical, like, no.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna move into everyday life. Coffee shop coffee versus homemade.
Coffee shop coffee.
Yeah.
5 days a week.
Yeah, me too.
Homemade on the weekends.
Yeah.
I don't drink coffee, but I like my Starbucks refreshers.
Yeah, so I do both too.
Yeah, I'm a splurge.
I think I only do the coffee shop for the convenience though. If I was to say which one's more elite, home, if you got a good home brew, but the convenience of it, no, I'm coffee shop.
Shoes.
I have a hard one like this. I splurge because I'm going to buy shoes, but I don't buy them often.
Yeah, same.
Like, I don't have a huge collection of shoes.
Me neither.
Well, actually, that's a lie. I kind of do, but that's because a lot of them are on Temu. So I'm saving. Mm-hmm. But I have to say, we really should be splurging, and I can feel it in my feet that I should be. But I guess I'm a do as I say, not as I do.
Yeah.
You should splurge, but I'm saving.
No, me too.
Yeah. I'm actually at sneaker stage of life.
Yeah,
I
where
go
you
to
just
work with
sneakers.
on.
Yeah.
And so do I.
I
but
should be. I really should be because
I'm wearing my ones that I got at Adidas in Montreal how
Yeah.
many years ago at the outlets. See, I should be splurging. I don't.
Yeah.
All right, your mattress.
Splurge.
Splurge. Our new
Yeah.
mattresses that we got have been a game changer.
Yeah, we got
I
some
sleep
really
so
good
much
ones
better.
too, especially if you can flip them.
And I spent $90 on a pillow,
Yeah.
but it's the cooling one,
Yeah.
and it has like really nice neck comfort and stuff, and it's been a game
It's
changer.
worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too. Skincare.
Splurge.
Yeah, well, I'm going to listen to you because you should see Ella's mom. She does not look her age. And like, your skincare game is obviously on point.
I have been very fortunate to be able to buy professional skincare, though, for the past 25 years.
Yeah.
And the product line that you guys use at your work is what I'm using, and it's having a big impact on my skin. Like,
Really?
I'm not as broke out. Like, I don't feel as oily.
What is it?
We use Yonka.
Can you get it in town at one of the wholesalers, or do you have to order it?
No, we order it from Montreal, I believe it is. So it's retail. Like
Retail.
people that is anyone looking for it would come to us. But
Yeah.
I think there's a couple other salons that carry
Oh
it
my
as well.
god.
I haven't heard very many.
I need to look it up because
You do, it's
I'm
so
struggling with my skin big time.
I use it's like, it looks like one of those little rub-on perfumes, and I rub that on my blemishes, and then I like dab it in, let it dry. Then I use the cream I put on my face all over it, and it feels great. And then I use like a spray, and it's like a pink spray, and it feels so good.
Mm.
And every so often I'll do the gommage where you put the what?
You would sell Yonka so well. You know, I use that stuff that was
Yeah.
like this.
I just have it at home, so I don't know the name of it. I don't
Yeah.
work with it. And then the gommage is like something you put on, and it comes on like as a cream, and then it dries and takes off all the dead skin.
Ooh,
It's
like an
so
exfoliator.
nice.
Yeah.
It's so
Exfoliant.
nice.
Yeah.
I'm
There
going to
is
have to come in and see us.
Yeah, there is a whole line that's geared towards acneous skin.
Yes,
so that's
like
why
me.
she's got the products
I do
for acne.
too.
Yeah.
I'm on like pure retinol right now through the doctor, but I need like really good moisturizing.
Yes. And
So I
be
should
careful
come-
with your waxing with retinol.
I'm not, thankfully,
can rip
but
your
I was
skin.
told, in the sun.
Sorry, sidebar there.
No, that's a good one. I'm coming in to see us for sure.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Perfume.
Save.
I think save too.
Don't use it.
I used to be a big saver, but now I am very, very badly splurging on my Sol de Janeiro.
Yes. And I have to
love it.
say, I'm going to call out Lorena that we work with because she's slowly going to shift me to a splurge soon because she's like a perfume snob in a good way.
Yeah.
And I mean, I think she finds some good saves too, but she smells so good.
That's
and
like
I know she
Sam.
splurges.
That's like Sam. That's why I'm
Splurges.
starting to smell good, because
Yeah.
I'm like, Sam, what are you using? Because you smell like delicious.
But I got the Giant Tiger stuff recently. And
the knockoff. It's the same
Save.
kind.
I'm
Yeah.
telling you, though, I still come from the era of scent free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't put perfumes on. I obviously work in an environment where it's very scented.
Yeah.
But I try not to add anything more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair.
It's true. That's good.
Jeans.
Save.
Save.
If I don't have to put jeans on a day in my life, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Except I do every Saturday because we're allowed to at work.
Yeah.
I just feel like I have to because we're not allowed to wear them through the
Yeah,
week.
same. I want to get it out of my
But, like,
system.
if I'm going out to eat, ugh,
No,
I don't want
comfy.
jeans.
My dog's snorting. You'd think that we were at Ella's with Bailey. Cleaning supplies.
I'm okay to save
Same.
on those.
I'd say in the salon because of the ship shape or whatever, like splurge in the salon for certain ones, but at home, no. I'm
At
saving.
home, I'm saving.
I'm getting the no-name, great value stuff.
Mom's
Ella,
laughing.
Ella hasn't bought a cleaning
Yeah.
supply in her life.
I know.
Yeah, but the stuff we have at home I use. I just,
Actually, I gotta be honest,
get a
half the
paper
time I
towel.
don't either, because I don't get the groceries a lot. It's either Kaylee or my parents.
Yeah.
I just get a paper
Little
towel
princess.
and like water. Okay, wipe it down. It's clean now. Last one, vacations.
Oof.
I think they should be a splurge because they're not something you do every day.
I think you could do both. Like, I think you should try and I don't know. I'm trying to save. I'm not just, I'll go where I want to go if I can, but like,
But you're
I'm finding the
saving
deals and stuff.
To splurge.
Mm.
You're saving to go.
Yeah,
on.
that's
Yeah.
true.
It's definitely a splurge.
Yeah. It's always a splurge.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Pay for that later.
We're hairstylists, okay? We already talked about this. Well, that was so much fun, honestly. I loved that. I loved getting to pick your brain apart.
I love all the different perspectives
Me
you bring
too.
to it.
It's so cool, and I feel like we could have a whole other episode, so you're going to have to come back, because I have so many follow-up questions I could have had.
Hey, it might be possible.
Yeah, we
Oh,
may
it
be able
might
to get
be
her back. Her
possible.
busy schedule, she's a hot
my
commodity.
God, spare me.
Thank you for having me, though.
Well, thank
It was
you so
fun.
much for
You're very
coming.
welcome. We loved hearing your perspective. However tangle your day may be, we hope to have smoothed a few strands. Remember, you're doing your best.
Send us your follower stories, questions, or anything at all. We'd love to answer. Catch us next week on Untangle It All with Ella
And Emily.
Bye.
Bye.